Hello chili heads and growers. Today I'm gonna show you how I transplant my plants. As you can see, I have already transplanted the newcomers for this year. The MOA Scotch Bonnet. I have a really big pot for that one. It's a competition plant, and also this one is a MOA Scotch Bonnet. And over here we have four of Big Ken's peach Scotch Bonnet. I transplanted these a couple of days ago, and they are not mad at me or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna show you how I mix the soil and what I use. Well, since I'm doing this in the little chili cave I have in my apartment, it's a good thing to have a bucket, a big bin of some sort, so you don't make a mess. I also have a bag of perlite, which I will use, and some tools, a little shovel and a scrape of some sort. And here is the soil. I'm using a rose soil for rose bushes. I think it retains water really well and doesn't dry out as fast as some other soils. Here in Sweden, I was surprised to the fact that it is really hard to find soil in the stores, but at least I found a couple of bags of this one. So, yep, this is what I will use. As as for fertilizing, I will use chicken manure and some slow release. The chicken manure is also slow release, but I will use some more pellets, small pebbles of fertilizers on top. This will go in the bottom of the pots. Yeah, let's mix it up. So the first step is really easy. You just dump the whole bag in the bin, and I use this little rake or some, I don't know what it's called, to break up the soil and make it loose. There are very much a lot of clumps and stuff, so I just break it up, and then it's time to add the perlite when this is mixed up. Here I have added the perlite. The ratio between the soil and the perlite is not. I'm not using any accurate measures. I will see when I mix it in if I need more. It should be really loose and provide the drainage for the plants. So I will mix this up and come back. Well, after some physical labor, that's the fun part when growing in soil. I reached a consistency I want. It's really loose, and it feels good, and it also looks the way I usually want it to look. It's also good to know to be thorough and make sure that you mix all the way to the bottom, so you don't get different mix in all your pots. So make it even and make sure you have mixed it properly. And now the next step is to fill up a pot. Okay, so here I have a pot. It's about 10 inches in diameter over here. And I fill the bottom of it about an inch with soil. And it really smells in here because the chicken manure, yeah, it's not the best smell in the world. Maybe some farmers think so, but I'm a city boy. I will either take some couple of pinches and put it in the bottom here, so when the roots get there, they have some yummy chicken stuff to feed on. So about a tablespoon, a little more. I just take some of these pebbles and sprinkle it around. A little more. Damn. Yeah, and then it's time to fill up the pot with the rest of the soil. The plant I'm going to overwinter is this gorgeous overwintered transplant. Oh my god. This plant is an overwintering from my last season, and it's a beautiful Carolina Reaper. And as you can see, it has a really small container, but it's really big. So this will probably be very, very root bounded. So I will wash it off, rinse out all the soil and old stuff, and then put it into its new home. A bigger pot, which hopefully will get me bigger yields. Okay, so now I've been rinsing out the roots, and as I said before, it was really root bounded, but it's really hard to film during the wash. But yeah, it's a bit tricky, but patience will make you more victorious, I guess. So here you can see the difference. This is the old pot, and this is the new one. So I guess it will be drooping or showing signs of stress a couple of days. That will be expected. And a really important thing after transplanting anything, you really need to water it, really saturate the whole pot so the roots can connect to the new soil. And this plant is pretty stuck now, otherwise it may tip or move. So yep, I have a couple more to do, so I hope you found it interesting, informative, and as always, give me a like or subscribe, and of course comment if you see something stupid or got any tips. Bye bye.